Thank you so much.
Okay. So this is the Waffle House right here on where is it? Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
On the frontage road across from Seaboard Street. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my beautiful wife right there. And Waffle House food and my dad. And this is going to be our Family Stories premiere edition. This is the premiere edition of our Family Stories. It was the long-awaited episode of my dad, Jeff, right here in Myrtle Beach. So what are you going to tell us a story about the time that we went to Chicago?
Oh my God. We went up in the Sears Tower. I don't think it's called the Sears Tower, but it was way up about, what, 80 stories?
Yeah.
It was way up there. I wanted to get out of there. It was high up. Dude, I've never done nothing like that. That was crazy.
We didn't book no tours at all. Like, we didn't make no money at all that whole week.
But we did get to see them.
How much money did we end up spending? Like 15 grand going out to Chicago and didn't make a dime?
Bucket. Yeah, it's a waste of money. Hey, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win.
And we went to the Uno's Pizza.
Yeah, we did go to get Chicago pizza, and I didn't really like it. It was like real thick. I thought it was nasty, more crust.
How about the time we went to where else did we go? We went to L.A.
I like the trip to L.A. better.
We went to L.A.
We went to
San Diego with the San Diego Zoo.
Then we went to the zoo. Then we drove all the way through California, all the way by the Hollywood sign. Then you wanted to see the Hollywood sign.
We seen it too. We tried to get up into Beverly Hills and all that.
Yeah, we drove as far as we could up to get to see it, and we got pitched out. You couldn't go no further. And then we ended up driving over through Bakersfield, through the Mojave Desert. Went to Vegas.
That's mine.
Yeah, give us a cup to go.
You think one would be good in my I think that's all right.
And then we ended up in Vegas, and you wasn't 21.
Couldn't do anything at all.
You couldn't go,
sucked.
and you couldn't go to the casino.
I was wanting to get a casino and get some hookers and everything. Couldn't do a friggin' thing. Couldn't even go to Hard Rock Cafe. It sucked so bad.
Lower your voice.
Anyway, you were too young, dude. But anyway, we had a good trip, didn't we?
We seen them airplanes out in the desert.
Yeah, that was right after 9/11. They had all those planes stored out in the Mojave Desert. The reason they do that is because the dry weather keeps the instrumentation on the planes from getting messed up.
How about that Hurricane Hugo?
Oh my God. Here go Hugo was terrible. And remember I went down in the house and there was a damn snake in the house.
What?
Yeah, this snake got in the house.
It was swimming around in there? Or?
It wasn't swimming, it got the house.
So it was a rug that we had rolled up, this old Victorian era rug that was rolled up, and it was a 20 or 30 foot long rug.
Why didn't you let me tell it?
And the snake was inside the rug, and I was 6 years old, just had turned 6 years old. It was September 19th, 1989, okay? And I was running across this rug back and forth, and I finally get to the other end of it, and it was a snake. It was some kind of black snake or something.
Yeah, I got it out of the house and turned it loose. I might have killed it, I don't remember.
I think.
But anyway.
Mama and Shannon went and got in the Cadillac, did they not? They went out to the Cadillac.
Yeah, they went out to the car. Like, we're not coming back to that snake stuff.
How about that house that we had?
That was a real house. You grew up in a real house.
Okay. But if you were with like an individual family member, it would normally go directly to that.
This is Lexi.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, tell us about that. What was that, a three-story house?
It was built in 1895 or something, a Victorian 12-room house. had 52 windows. It had a 100-foot wraparound porch on it.
It was on the historic.
It was on the County Historical Society.
Then we tried to move it, and they said we couldn't move
No.
it because
No, you couldn't move that house. But it was a great house. We had a great,
we seen it. It's green now.
I know. That house was a
We
great
had a root cellar, had an attic. Remember we had bats or pigeons? It was pigeons, wasn't it, in the attic?
Yeah, we used to get pigeons in the attic. I had to screen everything off to where the pigeons couldn't get up in our attic. Because they get up there fire in and do the bathroom up there. Oh, I had to get them out of there, clean up all the mess. Anyway, Josh, you grew up in a cool situation.
I've had a beautiful life. Tell us about that house we had on Monticello Woods on the corner that Dean Iverson stole from us.
That was a beautiful home too. We had a pool.
It had pear trees, it had a pear tree, a plum tree, an apple tree.
Brick home, swimming pool in the backyard.
How many square footage was that? That was 2,000 or 3,000 square foot, wasn't it? So it was all like a ranch style.
Yeah, it was
Like a ranch rambler, but it was
over 2,000 square feet. It wasn't that big, but it was really nice.
it had that garage that was the garage that they built into a living room. That living room that we sat in was a big, huge, tall ceiling garage.
Hey, young man.
What's up, brother? Appreciate that, man. I'll take care.
This is Ryan, or this is what it is. Evan Almighty right here.
All right, I'm going
You
to
on Snapchat?
No, we're on YouTube right here. You gotta follow me on YouTube. Yeah, Joshua Helms. This is for my YouTube channel. Yeah, yeah.